Good morning. Welcome to all the parents and the students who are viewing this live telecast. Thank you for being with us. And it is a privilege, but then we are not able to see you here. The program is going to commence in a while, so I request all of you to stay tuned. So this live telecast will go on. The speakers are here, so we are going to start in a few minutes, and then the programs might go on until 12 to 12:30. So anyways, we will update you. So one request to all the parents and students, as you are already on the WhatsApp groups, you have any queries, you have any questions to ask, something that you want to be clarified, and you have the respective mentors on the group. So please keep posting them, because there is no public chat now available on this live telecast. So this WhatsApp group is going to be the live one. So as and when you ask a query, that's going to be noted. And the end of this session, the principal sir is going to address all your queries, whatever you have. You are most welcome. So please feel free to ask whatever doubts you have, whether it is to do with the academics, to do with the bus facility, with the transportation, with the college hostel, anything. Or maybe you have some doubts about the online classes, offline classes, when the classwork would start. Anything that or the library facility that you want to avail, you're very free to ask the questions. So once you ask the questions on the group, they will be noted and we are asked. So in case you are not still on the group and you are able to see it, you may call any one of the faculty members that are available, and then we will immediately add you on the respective number. Thank you so much. Please stay tuned.
A very good morning to everyone. To start with, I request everyone to stand up for a prayer.
वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतलां तस्य श्यामलां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनीं पुल्लकुसुमित द्रुमदलशोभिनीं सुहासिनीं सुमधुरभाषिणीं सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरम्.
Thank you, everyone. A very good morning to everyone. I, Daksha Mehra, from second year CSE, welcome you all, the 13 batch freshers and students, to this Orientation Day 2020 on behalf of Stanley. We Stanleyans follow our college motto, that is Empower Women, Impact the World. As a senior, I can vouch that this August day in college is one of the most memorable days of a student. There is an excitement, And I call this excitement the spark that makes you feel truly lively throughout the student journey. However, my dear friends, I truly miss your physical presence. I sincerely hope that this pandemic situation will give way and we all will be together in this beautiful college environment soon. The purpose behind conducting this day is to make you feel at home. So enjoy every bit of your experience. I now invite Dr. V. Srilata, Associate Professor of English, and Mrs. P. Anusha, Assistant Professor of Physics, to continue with the proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you, Daksha. A very good and pleasant morning to everyone. This is Dr. Srilata, working as Associate Professor of English at Stanley College of Engineering and Technology for Women. I take pleasure in inviting dignitaries onto the days. First, I would like to invite our Group Director, Dr. Vinay Babu Garu, onto the days. Professor A. Vinay Babu, Director Group of Institutions, Stanley, Indore and Methodist, Engineering and Technology, is a retired professor in CSE and former principal of JNTU College of Engineering. He is expert in the fields of ECE and CSE. He has done his BE, ECE and ME ECE from University College of Engineering, Osmania University, and MTech Computer Science and PhD Computer Science from JNTU, Hyderabad. Sir has immense experience of 32 years in academics, coupled with 21 years of administrative experience. He is a recognized guide in different universities and has guided 26 PhDs so far, and another 4 are under progress. Sir is a life member of Institute of Engineers, IETE, ISTE, and CSI. He has more than 100 publications to his credit. Sir has received many awards like Best State Teacher Award in 2011, Best Computer Science Teacher Award in 2007, Eminent Educationist and Eminent Citizen of India by National and International Compendium, New Delhi. Distinguished Academician by Pentagram Research Center Private Limited, Jewel of India 8 by Indian Solidarity Council, New Delhi. As the principal of JNTU College of Engineering, he established innovative practices like giving the soft skills training for UG and PG students and achieved 100% placements. Thank you, sir. It's an honor to extend a floral welcome to our chief guest, Ms. Indumati Singh Valluri, Vice President HR Deloitte, onto the days. Ms. Indumati Singh Valluri, Vice President HR Deloitte, is a dynamic lady who has 23 years of career track record of delivering transformation solutions to a broad range of employees and clients across multiple geographies. She has been in leadership roles over the last 10 years. Currently, she is part of the India HR leadership team that influences key talent discussions across the region. She has significant experience in the areas of performance management, employee engagement, and L&D. She holds PMP project management certification and Six Sigma Black Belt certification from GE. She has diverse and varied experience, having been associated with companies like Deloitte, NIIT, Genpact, GE, and Tata's. Thank you, madam. It's a pleasure to extend warm floral welcome to our guest of honor, Ms. Srilata Shankar, HR Head, Amicus. Madam is HR professional with a rich experience of 23 years. She's a graduate in commerce, holds a degree in management with specialization in human resources and master's degree in personnel management. She is a competent and resourceful personal HR and worked in industries such as banking, telecom, IT, and IETES. She has been consulting and advising companies in all the facets of HR. She has been responsible in driving team efforts towards achievements of organizational goals. Thank you, madam. I feel it a privilege to invite our Honorable Secretary and Correspondent, Sir, Shri K. Krishna Rao Garu, onto the dais. Our correspondent, sir, has played a prominent role in the establishment of 5 professional institutions. He is a secretary and correspondent of Stanley College of Engineering and Technology for Women, Abbotts, Hyderabad, Methodist College of Engineering and Technology, Abbotts, Hyderabad, Indore Institute of Engineering and Technology, Siddipet, Indore PG College of Business Management, Bodhan, Nizamabad, Indore College of Education, Nizamabad, and he is the chairman, board of directors of Sapala Organics Private Limited, Hyderabad. Since the inception of the college, his dedication towards developing infrastructure and maintaining quality of education reflects his non-compromising attitude. With his exemplary, Stanley has been making a steady progress. Under his visionary leadership, Stanley achieved the accreditation of NBA and NAC with A grade. Thank you, sir. Now to continue with proceedings, I call upon Ms. Anusha, Assistant Professor of Physics. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. Now I take the privilege of inviting our adorable management member, Sri T. Rakesh Reddy Garu, onto the dais. Sri T. Rakesh Reddy Garu is our management member. He is a prominent builder. He does every job meticulously and carries a contagious smile. He believes in uncompromising infrastructural facilities to our students. Sir is on the way and sir will be joining with us in any time. Now I invite our esteemed principal, Dr. Satyaprasad Lanka, onto the dais. Dr. Satyaprasad Lanka, Principal, Stanley College of Engineering and Technology for Women, is a visionary leader with more than 3 decades of experience in academics, has a doctorate in ECE from JNTU Kakinada and MTech from Benares Hindu University. He has held responsibilities in various capacities like Dean R&D, Director R&D, In-charge Principal, and Principal. He has published several technical papers in international journals. He has a passion for developing research culture among staff and students. As a professor, he emphasizes that the students develop effective problem-solving skills, self-directed learning, effective collaboration skills, and intrinsic motivation. Sir aspires in creating the best environments on the Stanley campus for the budding graduates who are the future citizens of the nation. And under his stewardship, Stanley has become one of the premium institutions with NBA and NAC A-grade accreditations in the same academic year. Thank you so much, sir. Now I welcome our beloved Director and Head, Department of Humanities and Sciences, Dr. V. Anuradha Madam, onto the dais. Madam is not sitting on the stage because of social distancing. Dr. Anuradha, the Director of Stanley College of Engineering and Technology for Women, is one of the senior-most employees of the organization. She has been teaching for more than 23 years as an English faculty at various levels. She has a master's degree in English literature from Madras University. She has done her PhD in English language teaching from Osmania University. For her doctoral degree, she worked on the retraining program of Degree College English lecturers, a prestigious program conducted by the government of Andhra Pradesh in collaboration with the US Department of Cultural Affairs to update the English language skills of degree college teachers. She has imparted English language skills by means of international sessions to students, businessmen, and employees of several institutions. Thank you, Madam.
Knowledge is divine, knowledge is power, and knowledge is an ocean. So may I request now all the dignitaries on the dais to light the lamp of knowledge. We have 2 freshers with us at this auspicious occasion. As their residence is very close by, they are with us. They represent you all. May I know where are the freshers sitting? Yeah, they joined us at lighting the lamp. So please. As part of the proceedings, I request our Group Director, Professor A. Vinay Babu Garu, to give welcome address.
Today's chief guest, Indumati Singh Valluri, and guest of honor, Srilata Shankar, and our correspondent, Krishna Rao sir, and our principal, Satyaprasad Lanka, and director, Dr. V. Anuradha, and my teaching faculty who are present here. I also welcome not only the people who are sitting here, but I am here to address all the first year students who have joined this particular college. Really, it is a new experience because we are visible to the students, but students are not visible to us. So really, I mean, when the big festival of orientation day, you and we are missing, that is the first year students. I first congratulate all the first year students and their parents for successful admission into this prestigious Stanley College of Engineering and Technology for Women. Every time the admissions were studious work of tutorial colleges, and they will be away from their parents, sitting in the hostels and only in coaching centers, only along with teachers. But this time it's a new trend. All the students were with parents and they were studying at home and then entered, and then entrance examinations and all. That means one way it is, the COVID has helped us to be original. Otherwise, every time it was the ratification done by that. You go on studying this, that. The teachers maybe in that particular coaching centers may be different. The name of mentors, maybe so many people were forcing us to study. But whereas now for all the freshers, I am saying that really this is the rank which you got is on your own hard work and your own intelligence. Be proud for that. Don't bother what is the rank. Don't bother what is your percentage of intermediate marks and all. So whatever it is your original rank. It is the recognition for your original study and original intelligence. Really, always originality makes a person very perfect. So really, I should congratulate for a successful career, choosing a successful career on your own. So, this is a new batch we are also experiencing in this particular way. And you might have experienced online teaching also through some coaching centers or maybe at the time of entrance. But we are also starting, these first year classes are still, we will be starting. But anyhow, the details and all syllabi will be told to you. But we always expect you physically here. We are waiting to see physically in this particular campus. So this campus, Stanley College of Engineering and Technology for Women, so this engineering college has been started in 2008. But this education society, you may not believe, so this is more than 100 years old education society which is going on serving the education field, especially the women. The motto of Stanley Engineering College itself is empower the women and impact the world. We know pretty well whenever we say the world has to be affected, the world has to be impacted, world growth should be there, that will be always there through women. We believe that, generally a man is educated, he only educated, but when a female educated, the entire family will be educated, entire environment will be educated. So with that particular motto only, this education institution has been started. So though the engineering college may be lesser, that is even now it has enriched 12 years of experience. So this is you have entered into the Pushkara batch. Generally, whenever we say, our traditional Pushkara period will be there for every 12 years. So really, now you are entering into that particular batch. So after this particular, in this particular journey, so Stanley is not just giving the degrees to the students, but at the same time, it is providing a quality education. So quality education, the recognition of quality education will be whenever a competitive exams are there, a competitive of the, whenever the university conducts the examination for all its affiliated colleges. So whenever university rank comes, so that itself shows a achievement of the college. So generally the college should be assessed, what is the percentage of pass in every year, and what are the ranks that will be coming. So I am very happy to say our college, this particular Stanley College of Engineering, starting from batches were coming out from 12, from 13 onwards, that is 2013 onwards, the ranks has been coming to this particular college. So till 17, there was at least 1 or 2 ranks per year, but from 2018 we got 4 ranks of the university, and even 2019 also we got 4 ranks, university ranks in the prestigious Usmania University. So really, you just think who are the first year students. Your name will be called onto the dais, and with a great claps and all, you will be walking onto the dais and taking a gold medal from a vice chancellor or maybe the governor, who may be the chief guest for the convocation and all. So just think of that particular situation, of that, just all the first years, you just imagine how great it will be. We expect all the students who have joined this particular institute should also achieve that particular step, that particular goal you set as a goal of for that particular ranks. But not only, maybe the ranks may be for only very few persons, maybe every time the limited ranks will be there, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 people may get the ranks. But at the same time, another judgment will be what are the placements and what are the higher studies the students are performing. So we are very happy more than 70% of our students are getting placements through campus in this particular prestigious institute itself. And whenever we see placement is, we are not allowing any company who will give less than 3 lakhs package to our campus. So we will be, the allowing minimum salary package will be 3 lakhs, and our students are very happy. This time 10 lakhs package, and even 6 lakhs package, 5 lakhs package, 8 lakhs packages. So many students got so many of placements also. The details will be given by our principal, which company has got particular rank. And one more thing, that is, the college should be assessed, will be not only the infrastructure. Infrastructure, of course, the best infrastructure we are having, though you might have gone through, at least through our website, what are the laboratories and what are the different technologies that we are having. But at the same time, we are having the best faculty. The more than 120 faculty we are having, out of which 32 faculty are with PhD. So not only just having PhD, but our Stanley College of Engineering is a recognized research center for computer science and engineering and electronics and communication engineering by Usmania University. That is not only just recognition. Every year Usmania University conducts the entrance examination and allots the students for PhD into this particular esteemed institution. Really, it is the achievement by the education institutions. You would have here, means you would have given a better clap here, but at least as a representative, I will only clap for myself. So this is a great achievement that we are getting. And not only that, so another thing is, there is, as for international accords, maybe an accord and so on and so forth. So NBA, that is another National Board of Accreditation, is the institute which go around the colleges, visits the colleges and conducts the different tests and exams and expert committee visits, and then gives accreditation for the courses. So that particular accreditation for all 4 engineering branches which we are having from 2008, that is computer science and engineering, information technology, EEE, that is electrical, electronics and engineering, and electronics and communication engineering. All these 4 branches which were existing during that particular visit, all are accredited by NBA. There only we did not stop. There is one more accreditation institute called NAC. So NAC is National Accreditation Council. So that particular accreditation also we got A grade accreditation. Getting A grade in at least in all the education institutions, maybe I can just say top 10% of the institutions may be having A grade accreditation. Of course, prestigious Usmania and prestigious JN2 is also having, but among the private colleges, maybe very few are having this particular NAC A grade. You should be very happy you are in the best college that is there. And even, of course, the ISO certifications are there, and then we are in the path of becoming autonomous. You would have become, your batch would have become first batch for accreditation, but unfortunately, this COVID has stopped us. That particular visit has been cancelled in the month of March, which was scheduled. So it has been now again rescheduled in the first week of December. So this accreditation, that is the college, autonomous state also, we will be going getting in 21. So that maybe January 21 will be accredited, autonomous college will become. So not only that, so all these courses, and we are having PG courses also, MTech Computer Science and MTech Embedded Systems, that is ECE, all that we are having. So we are also very eager to give guidance to you, and at the same time, our placement and everything, and we have a beautiful hostel also. Whoever visits the hostel facility, that will also be provided, and a good bus facilities from the all corners of the Hyderabad it is there, but still our college, there is no necessity of any our transportation. This college is on prestigious way of metro train station is just 1 furlong from this particular college, and even you think of bus stand, think of railway stations, everything is very near. Hyderabad Nampally station is very near. All the things are very, so we are in heart of city with the great facilities of learning. With this, I'll stop here, and I thank and once again congratulate all the students and parents for getting a seat in it. Thank you for joining this particular college. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It was informative and enlightening talk. Now, may I request our beloved director, Head Department of Humanities and Sciences, Dr. V. Anuradha Garu, to address the gathering.
Thank you, Srilata. Our respected correspondent, Shri K. Krishna Rao sir, and our director, our chief guest, Mrs. Indumati, our guest of honor, Mrs. Srilata, and our very adorable principal, Dr. Satyaprasad Lanka, and all my colleagues, and very importantly, my dear girls and parents, a very good morning and a warm welcome to this orientation day, 13th orientation day. It's an absolute pleasure to welcome you all. Welcome to our Stanley family. So this is not very pleasant because we don't see you, as our director sir said. Usually this day buzzes with an activity, lot of activity, like we have the whole campus thronging with the parents, students with their parents, grandparents, sometimes with the siblings, coming for the inquiry, registrations. So full of a very colorful day, very August day we call this, but we truly miss you. So this pandemic situation has given us lot of things. We should say there are lot of cons, but there is a pros also, because it has asked us to get into the situation and to tackle the situation. So we have managed to tackle this pandemic because it's like an abrupt button. It has paused all our lives. But then I believe the good thing is that we have learned certain things, like we have learned to manage most of the impossible things into possible things. And one of that possible thing is our online education, the one that we are doing right now, the virtual learning. So I think now you all have become comfortable attending online classes. So the virtual learning will continue until the pandemic resolves. Maybe soon I'm going to see all those beautiful faces here around the campus. Our director, sir, has given an insight into the profile of the college. So this college established in 2008, a non-minority engineering college exclusively for women, dedicated to the women empowerment. So as sir has given you about the courses that we have, the new courses that we have. So now artificial intelligence and data science, a new course was introduced this year, and last year computer engineering course was introduced apart from our CSC, IT, EEE and ECE. So you have made, I can say, the right choice by joining Stanley College, because this Stanley with MBA, as sir has already told how difficult it is to get an MBA. We have for all the undergraduate courses, and we have NAC A grade, which is again something very rare and difficult to get. So we have it, and embezzled with all the expertise, academic expertise of the professors here. So we have an average experience. Our principal sir will give more details about the doctorates and their expertise. So it is a great opportunity for you to embark onto a new journey, because we are there to set a target for you, and definitely there is a right path that is set for you to achieve that. So the very vision of the college is to empower girl students through professional education integrated with values and character to make an to make a professional. And then we have one of our missions. We have 3 missions, and one of our missions is integrating qualities like humanity, social values, ethics, leadership in order to encourage contribution to society. So our director sir said that we have university ranks, almost like every year we have a rank coming up, and it is a matter of pride for us and for you parents, and of course to the students, to get a university rank from I can say that eminent personalities of the academic world. And then here I just want to tell you how you have to really set a target for you, because your seniors, your immediate seniors, you will see them, they are very, very loving, and definitely you are also equally loving girls. So these we have in CSC in the semester 1, I am going to give you a lot of details later at the end of this. So in semester 1 we have the one girl by name Subhashini, who has a 9.83 grade. So it's out of 10 she is 9.83, which is followed by Tanvi with 9.66, and an equal grade by Nischita 9.66, and Vandana Sindhu Bhargavi with 9.6. You can see how close it is. So this is like a target for you by the time you join college, that you have to achieve something in order to reach a higher goal. Similarly in ECE we have the highest with 9.31, and by Likita Reddy, and Akila with 9.23, and Rishika with 9.14, and then Mahati with 9.14. And IT2 we have a very good grade here by Hrudya 9.3, and Sony 9.17, and Sneha Reddy with 9.14. Again in EEE we have very close, that is 9 by Sneha Reddy, and Vaishnavi with 8.89, very close rank, and then Vaishnavi 8.7 grade. CME again we have 9, that is something like 8.97 by Vibha, and Amina 8.8, same by Sai Pooja, and Vaidehi Subramaniam with the same 8.74. So what I want to tell you is you have a target set for you, and this is, we are all there to help you, and I'm very sure you will be transported into an environment that will transform into a complete engineer equipped with a humane personality, and we will strive for providing an enabling culture to the students to learn and grow fearlessly and aim for perfection. So more information will be shared to you at the end of this program as your head of the department. Stay tuned, girls, and wishing you a very happy and academically highly rewarding years and a very memorable stay in Stanley. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam, for giving very helpful information about first year. It is really useful for all our parents and students. Now, may I request our honorable correspondent, sir, Shri Krishna Rao Garu, to address the gathering.
Respected Principal, Dr. Satyaprasad Garu, Director Dr. Vinay Babu Garu, Director Academics Dr. Anuradha Ma'am, today's distinguished Chief Guest, Srimati Indumati Singh Valluri, Vice President HR in Delight, and Guest of Honor, Srimati Sri Lata Shankar, HR Head in Amicas, HODs, faculty members, parents and students. Good morning to you all. It gives me immense pleasure to invite yet another batch of students to our Stanley College of Engineering and Technology for Women. Every year, a batch of new students come and they bring in a new wave of energy and responsibility, adding to our family. Dear students and parents, to give you a quick brief about our establishment, Stanley College of Engineering and Technology was established in the year 2008 and is one of the 11 colleges and only women's engineering college affiliated to the prestigious Usmania University. If we look back at what we have accomplished and where we are heading, there is a lot to rejoice about that reflect upon. We are conscious that education is much more than merely awarding degrees. I thank our chief guest, Srimati Indumati Singh Valluri, for accepting our invitation to address the new batch of students. Srimati Indumati, a postgraduate from my alma mater, Usmania University, am I correct, ma'am? Yes, has a 20 years career with a track record of delivering HR solutions to a broad range of employees and clients across multiple geographies. She served in various HR leadership roles over the last 10 years. Indumati Garu, thank you for taking your time and out the gracing us with our presence to motivate the young girls out here. I also thank our guest of honor, Srimati Sri Lata Shankar ma'am, for accepting our invitation to address the new batch of students. Srimati Sri Lata Shankar, a postgraduate from my alma mater, Usmania University, has 23 years of experience. She worked extensively in all facets and areas of HR functions like performance appraisal, compensation and benefits, training and development, recruitment, operations, team management and development. Sri Lata Garu, we thank you for being here to inspire our students to transform themselves to industry-ready professionals. You are all aware how swiftly the world of technology is evolving. The technology that you are using today will become obsolete by the time you graduate. Quantum computing, machine learning, and artificial intelligence are going to become primary domains in the near future. Augmented reality and virtual reality are already revolutionizing many sectors like shopping and professions like designing. We at Stanley are committed to provide you the best knowledge, infrastructure, and people to help you impart exposure and expertise to your life post-academics. Our strongest commitment is towards your children who are our students, and we will work to make sure that the best educational experience is given to them in a campus environment that is not only enjoyable but is also safe and secure in every sense of the word. We will at times take tough decisions that may be stern, but you can be rest assured that it is in the best interests of all the students of Stanley. We assure you that your child is our student, and we would like to see nothing but a sense of belonging, intellectual curiosity, fulfillment, accomplishment, and achievement in your child. To all the students, all of us will continue to work with the devotion, commitment, and conviction to make your 4-year stay meaningful, constructive, productive, and extremely enriching. This year marks an important chapter in all our lives. The pandemic, which was unlike anything we have seen in the modern era. We had woke each and everyone's consciousness and had given enough time to stop, think, learn, and act. The unfortunate crisis of the COVID-19 pandemic has paralyzed organizations and institutions across the world. But the rest assured that with our online learning management, we have continued to provide the very best for the students and will continue to do so. You must understand, innovations are driving us since inception, and only through innovations we are going forward. I urge all of you to utilize the time during your academics to learn and innovate such that one day you may look up to you for all of us forward. I want you all to dream big. Only through dreaming big one can grow courage and conviction to achieve them. I want to close with the words of one of the best dreamer and visionary, late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Look at the sky, we are not alone. The whole universe is friendly to us and conspires only to give the best to those who dream and work. I once again wish you all the very best. Thank you for your time and patience. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Now I call upon our guest of honor, Ms. Srilata Shankar ma'am, to speak to our young aspiring audience.
Good morning, dear students, the director, faculty, HODs. Good morning, and thanks for inviting me for this August occasion. I guess you're my namesake. You're Srilata too, right? My namesake introduced me. Thanks for the introduction. What she did not mention is I'm also write poetry. I've been writing poetry for the last 4 years. I've been teaching for the last 11 years. This along with my job. So welcome you, the first year students, to Stanley. Like your director said, and like Madam Anuradha said, and Mr. Krishna Rao said, there's a lot of things that you will go through in the next 4 years. The journey is just going to start for you all. It's a very, very enriching journey that's going to be ahead for you all for the next 4 years. So what you need to do is capitalize on it, grab it with your hands and legs, and make the best use of it. You have a wonderful faculty, you have wonderful directors who will guide you, but they will be just your guide. You will have to take all the steps to ensure that guide which is being given to you, or the guidance which is being given to you, and the training and teaching that's being given to you is going to be fully utilized, and that onus or that responsibility is purely on you. Having said that, like your director said, this year you have introduced, Stanley College has introduced ML, that's machine learning, AI is artificial intelligence, and data science. These are the three niche technologies that is prevalent in the technology area today. For that, you will have to ensure that you learn all your concepts very, very clearly. If you have doubts, I'm sure your faculty will clear your doubts hundreds of times. So it's your responsibility to ensure that you go to the faculty and say, ma'am, I did not understand, or can I do this, can I do that? You have to take that responsibility. You also have to take the responsibility of learning that much more than what is being provided in the classroom. Why do I say that? The more you learn, the more the teacher also says, yes, this student is more enthusiastic. This student, I can teach her more. And she will give you that inputs, or he will give you those inputs that is so very relevant and that's so essential in the corporate world. So it is completely your responsibility to learn. The next 4 years, what are the 3 things that is most important to you? Is clearing your exams with high marks, and ensuring you crack your interviews. These are the only 3 things. Nothing else is important in life. For the next 4 years, you should only be concentrating on learning, clearing your exams with utmost highest marks, and cracking your interviews after the 4th semester, or after the 4th year. Why do I say that? Once you crack your exams is not enough. You should ensure that you crack your exams, or you complete your exams with highest percentage. As an HR person, I can definitely tell you that we will take students who are toppers, who are at least getting about 85–90%, and also along with the percentage who have got concepts right. The third most important thing is we also ensure that we will take students, or we will recruit students only who are all-rounders. What do I mean by all-rounders? All-rounders is not just education and getting your percentage. We will also ensure that who's good at sports, who's good at cultural activities, who's good at organizing things. Why is that essential with the learning that I'm doing? You may turn around and say, ma'am, I'm here for learning engineering, whether it is CE or EE or EEE or ECE, etc. But why should I become an all-rounder? All-rounder is essential because when you join the corporate organization, you're not just doing a coding job or a software development job or a testing job. You will also be dealing with a whole lot of other departments, and we will ensure that we will pick up the all-rounders so that he or she will be able to gel with the company and take part in all the cultural activities, all the programs that we may conduct for the employees. And so being an all-rounder is absolutely essential. The second or third point that I would like to ensure is, or I would like to speak about is, all of you are women today, and you should ensure that you become a women achiever. The most, Stanley College 2020, 2024, if I pick up one person, I should say Anita, Sunita, Srilata, Indumati. These are the people who are going to become the achievers. I said Srilata and Indumati because our names are there. We are not going to be the achievers, you're going to be the achievers, right? So you should ensure that you are the Kalpana Chawla, you should ensure you are the Kamala Harris, you should be the Ananda Shankar, you should be Dr. Anuradha, and so on and so forth. You should be the achievers. And 2020-24, you will turn around and say, yes, I was a student of college, I was a student of Stanley College, and I was a women achiever of so-and-so batch. I'm sure Dr. Vinay, Dr. Anuradha, your director will be the most proudest person, along with your family. So I hope to see 2020-24, 4 years later, I don't know where I will be, I hope I'm alive, and I hear your names as a woman achiever. Like I said, I'll go back to the point I just mentioned. Your classroom sessions are just not enough. Learn more skills. I cannot emphasize more on this. You will have to learn more skills. What do I mean by skills? Is not just the cultural activities. Along with your college, you will have to learn those technologies. Today, everything, unlike what we learned when I was in college, we did not have the internet and access to it. We had to go only through textbooks and college lectures. Today, everything is available. At the key of typing a few keys there, you have everything on the Google. So you will have to take those effort to learn more. So you will turn around and say, Ma'am Srilata, you've been saying learn, learn, learn. But I'm just 18, 19. Can I not have fun? Of course you will have to have fun. You're never going to be 18, 19 ever in your life. And what fun you want to have now, even when you turn 19, 20, you'll say, oh my God, how childish I was. Yes, you will want to have fun. That you may turn around and say, oh, it was so childish then, but today it's very important to you. Go, please do have fun, but prioritize. Learn what is more important now, prioritize, and yes, do have fun. But tomorrow when you have an exam, or let's say 1 week later you have an exam, your Bahubali 3 and Shah Rukh Khan movies are not important. So Shah Rukh Khan movies will always be there, you can see it after 10 years also. What is more important? To ensure that you do your exams well. So prioritize, have fun, I'm not saying no, but prioritize as to what is more important. Set yourself goals, set yourself targets. What are the targets that you want to achieve? What are the goals that you want to have? So I will rephrase it. What are the goals you want to have, and what are the targets you want to achieve by? What do I mean by goals? Whatever you want to achieve in life. You want to become an engineer, you want to earn 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 40 lakhs, whatever. What is the target period? Do I want to earn 40 lakhs in 10 years' time, 5 years' time, 20 years' time, and be realistic? I will take another 3-4 minutes, sorry. So you will have to ensure those target dates are set, because the target dates or time period that's set, you will have to work towards that. You can't say, okay, I will earn 10 lakhs after 20 years. It may not be even relevant. So the target period is extremely important. You will have to learn leadership skills, and that is the platform which Stanley College can provide. The leadership skills is not saying, okay, I've also come to college, I've also got a degree. That's not enough. Prove yourself. Go and tell your lecturers, ma'am, I want to take part in this activity. I want to take part in debate, quiz, competitions, cultural activities. I've learned the skill. Can I come and teach my colleagues, my classmates? Your lecturers will be more than happy to give you that opportunity or to give you that platform. And that is the responsibility of you. Teachers can only give, like there's a good English saying, you can take the horse to the pond, you can't make it drink. Right? So the lecturers can give you that platform, but they cannot force you to drink water. So those are the responsibilities you will have to take yourself. The third point is learn skills. When you go on to the job, make yourself so good that the company will automatically take you into the company. And you will have to ensure that the interviews that you go through, maximum 3 rounds, 3 companies that you will interview, and the company should recruit you as an employee. You cannot be in the situation where you have you have attended 20 interviews, 20 different companies, and you have not got a job. Why will that happen? Only if your concepts are not clear, if your percentage is not good. If your percentage is good, if your concepts are clear, there is no way that the company will not select you or company will not recruit you. So it is again your responsibility. It's never too late to start. Like I mentioned to you, along with my job, I've had over 2 decades of working experience. I started teaching. I teach HR. I also teach soft skills for MBA, corporate, and engineering students. So there is no time period to start doing any activity, but don't wait for another 10 years to start doing things. I also write poetry. So last 3 years I've been writing poetry, and today, while yes, the job gives me a salary, I'm very clear that the job gives me a salary to take care of my roti and dal and chawal, or my lunch and dinner, but my passion is my passion is two things, writing and teaching. So please develop a passion that will drive you to do many things. I'm often asked, ma'am, how do you manage your time? You write, you teach, you work. I also do tango painting, I do tie and dye, I do block printing. Where do I find time? That's a good, we women are very good at multitasking. We women are good at juggling. So take those activities, take those hints from me and learn to multitask. While I say learn to multitask, please focus. Focus, 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 learning, learning, learning. I cannot emphasize more than this. Yes, it is never too late to start anything, but learn to develop a passion. It could be anything. It could be singing, dancing, sketching, drawing, anything. But have that passion. One passion that you have will ensure you drive all the other activities towards that passion. And everything else is set. And you will have all the energy in the world to do everything. Let me give you a small example. I have had many times, I have slept only for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. I am so dead. I am really lacking sleep. I am totally tired. I am so totally dead. But when I enter the class, I am full of energy. I can stand and teach for the next 3 hours. That is the passion you should have. Become the achiever that your parents will want you to become. Become the achiever that your college, your family, your parents will be absolutely proud of. And Dr. Anuradha, Vinay, Krishna Babu, everybody will say, yes, that is my Stanley student. I want you to get to that level. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for giving an energetic and motivating talk. You're truly an example of women in power. So at this moment, I welcome our adorable management member, Sri T. Rakesh Reddy Garu, onto the dais. Sri T. Rakesh Reddy Garu is our management member. He's a prominent builder. He does every job meticulously and carries a contagious smile. He believes in uncompromising infrastructural facilities to our students. Thank you, sir. Now I call upon the chief guest of today's program, Ms. Indumati Singh Valluri ma'am, to enlighten us with her views.
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you so much. It is such an honor to be in the presence of august faculty members. And also I can visualize 600 students online. Yeah. And also parents and other family members. By the way, I must confess that it's been 8 months since I have been in a gathering of this size. I think, initially when I came in, I felt odd. It's how much the life has changed in 8 months. And I'm so glad to see that we are taking baby steps to come back to normal. Maybe, we can never come back to the same normal that we were used to. This is new normal. Thank you, Srilata, for a very, very inspirational talk. And this is exactly what the students would like to hear from us. I also would like to thank Stanley Management for inviting me. It's an honor and privilege to be in this occasion. And as I listen to the faculty more and my earlier speakers, what strikes me each time is this is such a wonderful ecosystem for the students. Wonderful ecosystem because the male management members are talking about women empowerment. And women empowerment will work only when men are talking that way. Thank you so much, sir. And I hope, this is, the tone that you said each day. It is not just enough if we talk about it one day in a year. I also am impressed, the reinforcements that the management members mentioned about education being not just about marks, but about holistic education. Let me tell you that The times that we are living in is best of times and also worst of times. Best of times because it got us all to our homes, which, those of us working women, and of course the studying girls as well, we spend a lot of time focusing on our professions or studies, and we really took our families for granted. So with this pandemic, we all got closer to homes and went on to what really makes us feel secure. That I would say is best of times. The second thing is technology. All of you who thought that technology is not for me, suddenly you all adapted. You've adapted to Zoom calls, Skype calls, WhatsApp, and so on and so forth. Suddenly all of us have become very digitally savvy. And I say it's the worst of times because we are missing that, that social culture, meeting people for weddings, whatever the reason for gathering is, which Indian society and culture was always proud about. We are missing. We are being very, very cautious about it. So let me tell you that what got us here will never get us where we want to be. And this doesn't just apply for students. It applies to all of us here, whatever our dreams are. I first want to start by congratulating the students for starting their initial steps for a wonderful professional journey that is ahead of them. What got you till here is not going to get you where you want to go. And why do I say that? Every day is a crisis. Every day is changing. We are living in the age of disruption. So the reason why I say we are living in the age of disruption is that's because technology is woven into our lives. I'll give you an example. It took 75 years for a television to come into our homes after it was invented. Okay? It took 15 years for a telephone after it is invented to come into our homes. It took 4 years for an internet to reach us. Do you know how many seconds it takes for a latest version of Pokemon or Blue Whale game to come into our phones? 10 seconds. Just imagine the change that is happening around us. Today we are talking about machine learning and AI. And you never know what is it going to be by the time you're in 2024. It's going to change. Drastically it is going to change. So I'm going to give you a few skills that you must build each day as you get ready for what is in store for you. Number one is curiosity. And I'm sure whatever I'm saying today is what you heard from your faculty or your parents or your mentors and all of that stuff. Maybe how I say it will be different, and maybe the person here is different, and maybe that is what is going to grab your attention. Curiosity. The reason why curiosity is important is because there is so much changing. How do you keep pace with what is important? We are all inundated with so much information on our gadgets. So what is really scarce today is time. So how are you going to determine what is important for you now and what is it that can wait tomorrow? So that is where the curiosity comes, the curiosity to learn. The moment you inculcate, by the way, nobody is born with these. These are built each day. If somebody is born with it, correct? Nobody is born with it. We inculcate. And actually maybe a baby is born with it and we as parents kind of shut it off. There's no need for you to ask so many questions. But this curiosity, it's not necessary you have to ask your lecturer all the time questions. You have it at your fingertips. You can go research and go to your mentors. And your mentors are available on the digital platform, be it LinkedIn, be it your alumni, be it your visiting professors. You have so many people to go to. So remember, all the time, be very curious to what is changing around you. It need not be about technology. It could also be the political and economic arena around us. We all know that US elections were over, correct? And we know what Donald Trump has done to the H1s and the L1s and the aspirant migrants to US. So this is politics. This is pure politics. So we need to know what's happening with countries. How are politics shaping economies. So that is also curiosity. Don't isolate yourself to just technologies because you're the future technologists. You really need to be holistic. Curiosity you need to build. That is one. Second one is you need to be resilient. What is resilient? And by the way, all of us have demonstrated resilience during the last 6 months, 7 months. I'll tell you what I understand by resilience. To being persistent in spite of crisis all around us. All of us need to build that skill to manage stress. All of us experience stress. It could be financial, it could be emotional, it could be relationship, it could be anything, it could be nothing as well. We can feel stressed. How come that I don't have any stress? Why am I so happy about it? So all of us experience stress every day. But how are we managing the stress? It is unfortunate that we are seeing so many cases of young people taking their lives. It is extremely unfortunate. Therefore, I would like to emphasize on the point resilience. And what can you do to build resilience? Srilata mentioned a lot of things that she does to build resilience. She spoke about painting, she spoke about poetry, writing. You all can take ideas from that. It need not be just about meditation or getting into spirituality. And I'm not expecting, all of you to get into spirituality at such a young age. I mean, it's good if you get into it, but it's not bad if you don't get into it. So you got to identify what is it that can help you de-stress you. You got to figure that out. It's never too late in life. So resilience. The third thing is teaming. Teaming is working with other human beings. And this is something that, I have seen in my experience, especially the latest generation that is coming into the workforce. They're so used to sitting in front of their laptops. They would not want to interact with other people. Be it men, be it women, or any other gender, they don't want to interact. They're very comfortable in front of laptops, and they prefer texting to actually talking. So yeah, bots have entered our workforce. We have bots as our colleagues, but we also, human beings, have colleagues. You've heard a lot of talk that human beings are gonna be unemployed because, bots are all over. No, not at all. Human beings have their own jobs, bots have their own jobs. So we as human beings, we have that. What is it that really differentiates from human beings to machines? I don't think machines can demonstrate resilience. I don't think machines can demonstrate curiosity. We as human beings can do all of that. And that comes if we are interacting with people. So that teaming is very important, and the faculty, I don't know how you're going to promote that teaming while everybody is online, but that's extremely important. We in corporates are struggling with the teaming. Every day is a new learning for us. The fourth one that I want to talk about is emotional intelligence. Okay, what is emotional intelligence? I think I threw a lot of high funda words. Maybe you know the theory behind it, not necessarily got into what it means. So again, I'll tell you what emotional intelligence means. Emotional intelligence is about being aware of your own emotions. For example, at this point of time, my emotions, as I can understand, I'm excited about talking to all of you. At the same time, I'm nervous. I don't even know whether my message is going out there for all of you. So it's a combination of nervousness come excitement. So that is about, being self-aware of your emotions. The second thing is being aware of what others' emotions are. How are they feeling? If somebody is agitated, would you also be agitated in the same way, or will you try to calm down? Are you going to show that empathy? So that is what emotional intelligence means. How are you going to act basis what your emotions are? How are you going to act basis what others' emotions are? And for this, you need to build relationships with human beings. And these are some of the things that are often forgotten when we are in the race to get plum jobs, race to get top marks. But all these are gauged very subtly when you get into corporate environments. When I say corporate, it could be, you know, in any employment. I'm not expecting all of you to get into IT industry. There are many ways for us to get employment. It is also self-employment, correct? Empowerment comes with self-employment as well. The other thing is divergent skills. What I mean by divergent skill is, Srilata touched upon it. You all need to be unique. You all need to be known for a brand. What is that makes you stand out from the rest of your peers? That is important, and that is not just now, that is throughout your life. It's not just about a career thing. God has sent us here for a purpose. What is that purpose in your life? And we keep discovering our purpose in life. It's not that, you know, suddenly you decide, okay, this is my purpose in life. It keeps changing, the goalposts keep changing. So these are some of the most important things that each one of you need to learn each day. As I said, you might not be gifted, nobody can be expert in any of these. Every time life throws you up an opportunity, it is important for you to reflect on this and see, okay, which skill do I need to learn now? So I would want to leave you all with these thoughts, and hopefully someday our paths will cross, and I hope your faculty will do a fantastic job in shaping your personality in the coming years. All the very best.
Thank you, madam. Your words really inspired us, and you made us realize what life is, how we should be in this competitive world, and starting a fresh journey to reach our goals. Now, may I request our correspondent and secretary, sir, to honor our chief guest with a memento.
Before that, I'll just take 1 minute. Like Indumati said, curiosity is important. Curiosity is important. I would want you to take note from what Indumati said, I'm sure you have young cousins, young nephews, nieces, neighbors' children. If you don't have anybody, see neighbors' children. I'm talking about the age group of 3 to maybe 6 or 7. You observe those kids. They're very curious. Mummy, why is the sun blazing? Why is the sun rising from the east? Why should I drink milk? Why should I, you've seen all mothers saying, drink milk, you'll become strong like Papa, you'll become strong like Uncle, you'll become strong like Mummy. So why, and you have heard kids saying, why should I become strong? Why will I be tall? How will I be tall, etc. So that curiosity dies when we grow up. And when we grow up as 13, 14, it kind of dies. So be curious all your life. The second point I would want to emphasize, more so because parents also there, and this college is only for women. Do dress up very, very trendily. You all are young girls. You do dress up trendily, but ensure you dress up properly. And that's very important. The reason I say that is with the Nirbhaya case and Priyanka Reddy, be very, very careful and ensure that, like I said, I'd be trendily dressed up, be modern dressed up, but don't be revealing in your clothes. And if you want to go for a late night party, please take a male escort. Yes, we women can take care of ourselves, but you don't want to be sorry. So please take care of yourself, go for a party, enjoy, take a male escort and go, and don't invite trouble. Don't do anything stupid to invite trouble, and ensure that you're in a difficult situation. These are my 2 last words.
Thank you, madam.
Yes. Yes, I write.
Sir, it's ready. Rakesh ready, sir.
This is not required at all. This is not required at all. It was a pleasure to come here.
Only whenever you see this, you will be remembering us.
Otherwise,
So our adorable management members are honoring our guest, chief guest. Now I request our group director, Professor A. Vinay Babu, and Krishna Rao Garu, our chairman, to honor our guest of honor with a memento. Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam.
I express my sincere thanks to our esteemed chief guest, Ms. Indumati Singh Valluri ma'am, for sparing her valuable time to be part of this program. And I also thank our guest of honor, Ms. Srilata Shankar ma'am, for presiding over the function.
Everybody else said Mrs. I'm not married.
Thank you. So for presiding over the function in spite of her busy schedule, ma'am, thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your presence.
Just announce that meeting will be continued, principal will be addressing.
So our principal sir will be addressing us in a short while. Please stay tuned. Continuation. Now I call upon our esteemed principal sir, Dr. Satyaprasad Lanka, to address our first year students and parents as well to give insights about our college.
That's okay. Dignitaries of the dais, and parents who have invested in your child's future at Stanley, and young friends. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all. The speakers listed out a number of skills which you all should be having in order to become professionals. One more skill I am using now to deliver this talk is imagination. I am imagining that all of you all are sitting in front of me. Normally this day is such an energetic day. You see young faces with bright dreams entering this institution after such a long journey of 10 years of schooling and 2 years of intermediate. You come with dreams and you have questions, where will I go at the end of this journey? The journey doesn't stop here. It's like you're running the New York Marathon. You have run the streets of New York and you have entered into the stadium. Now in the stadium you have to run a few laps before the journey or the race is over. You are now in the final part of your race. I do know that 10th standard, your parents and teachers told you 10th examination is important. This is your final life-making stage. And again, in the intermediate also, everybody told, right? These 2 years will make or break your life. The fact is, every moment of our life makes or breaks us. There is nothing unique about any moment, but together, moments and moments make a life. It is that journey which is continuing, and now you are entering into a sort of, see, it is life is like a set of battles which decide a war. You win or not. One battle is over, next battle starts. Another battle is over, next battle starts. You have finished one majli, you have reached one stage, and you are entering a new stage. At every stage, you must persevere to take whatever opportunities that stage gives you over there. As our director, Anuradha madam, all these people, they give you all insights about what is possible here. What is possible? Actually, it is not the thing. What is possible is only because of you. What you think, what you do. Every new student in Stanley brings new achievements, new things. There is no limit. They have given you, on an average, what is going on over here. For each one of you, your life is most important. The dreams of each one of your parents is most important for you. Right? What goes with you forever? In your 10th standard, can you name 2 best friends? In your intermediate, who are your 2 best friends? Why are there 4 names? Why not only 2 names? Today you will make new friends. But what is consistent? Your parents are always with you. Your marks are also always with you, your achievements. Before I go into what is advised for this journey, I would like to introduce to you your partners, your mentors in this. Dr. Gopal Sharma garu, HOD EC, can you please? Dr. Kanakadurga, Madam, HOD IT. Dr. B.V. Ramanamurthy garu, HOD Computer Science, CME and AIDS. Sir, Randi, ikkade nunchon concept. Please continue to stand here. Dr. Nagashekar Reddy, HOD Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Professor G.V.S. Raju garu, Professor Ramakant Bal, will be looking after your placements and trainings. These are the people, go-to people for you. There are other departments, various others. There is an R&D department headed by Dr. Ramakrishna. There is a MBA department headed by Dr. Padma. There are various other support systems available to you over here, including medical and sports facilities. Right? Dr. Anuradha is looking after even the cultural activities over here. These are the go-to people for you for mentoring, first level of go-to. Every teacher in Stanley is a go-to person. I am very proud of my faculty, the way in which they respond to the teachers, to the students' needs. They often are proactive. They see that a need of a student is not addressed, and they proactively involve themselves in that. Right? So this is the A team. I will say that everybody in Stanley is also belonging to this team, A team. Anuradha madam will introduce to you your first year team. Like that, you will be introduced one by one, but you need to know who do I ask to, who do I seek guidance from, who do I go to, right? If I have got a question on computer science, if I got a question on ECE, who do I go to? Right? These are the people. Please look at them carefully, right? They are very responsive to you. They have guided the futures of many lives. Thank you all, sir. Sorry for embarrassing you, keeping your stand for such a long duration here. If you want to know about placements, for example, what should I target? What is the thing? Raju and Ramakant Bal are the right people to go to guidance for at first level. So this is the thing. What have our students done? What is achievers? I'll take an example of one young lady, R. Akila. Okay. The young lady R. Akila wrote the examination which is called as spoken tutorials in IIT Bombay, and then she wrote an IIT Madras conducted NPTEL programming course test in C, C++ and Java. In 2 of these, she was in the top 2% all India. In the third, she was top 5% all India. And because of that, she got an invitation to do her internship in between the second and third year itself in IIT Kharagpur. And then, because of her performance in spoken tutorial, she was shortlisted by IIT Bombay for a job, 17 lakhs package job, along with IITians to come there. All of us have a dream, had a dream. We joined first year of our intermediate, hoping to be a finalist in JEE and joining IIT or NITs. The dream journey continues in Stanley. We have 3 opportunities. One, spoken tutorials, you get back IIT into your resume. You got NPTEL, you get back IIT into your resume. You have got an opportunity, third opportunity, we have an MOU with IIT Hyderabad, wherein if you are of a certain competency at the end of your third year, you can do your project in IIT Hyderabad and you will be paid 25,000 per month to do that there, along with accommodation. The dream is yours. The doing also is yours. Your parents provide the raw material, okay, vankai, tenkai, iyanni, me parents istaru. Your teachers will provide a very nutritious food, balanced diet. They make a good biryani or a burger, but eventually all this effort is of no use if you do not eat it, consume it. You have to consume it. With the most important things our speakers have mentioned to you, curiosity, then resilience, right? Each stage of your life gives you opportunities to overcome deficiencies in the previous stage. They are not gone. They come back in a different shape and form. That is what's happening in Stanley. Wonderful things are happening. Students are going to IIC Bangalore on invitation. Students are going to IIT Hyderabad on invitation. All right, our faculty is going, one of our faculty was invited to do a course in IIT Bombay based upon the performance. Okay. Several of our faculties are toppers in the All India examinations. Right? Dr. Nagashekar Reddy has scored successive 3 gates, I think. 3 gate examinations, he is a achiever over there, I think. We are thirsty. And how thirsty we are or hungry we are, so much we eat and we reach places. The journey also is quite different. Earlier, you are given a syllabus, you are told when to study, how to study, and sometimes in your first year, maybe not in your second year because it was in pandemic period, you are told not to eat ice cream also during close to the examinations, or not to eat too much of curd, you will feel sleepy. Do's and don'ts were given by your college. Idi tinochu, tinakodadu. To that extent, your life was governed and controlled. Engineering is not like that. Engineering is all about you. You have to discover yourself. You have to propel yourself in the right direction. What do you want to be? Where do you want to be? Do you want to do an MIT post-graduation after your engineering? The world's best institution you want to do? Yes. For that, 4 years of work is needed. Do you want to be a new Bill Gates? So do you have a startup? Yes, 4 years of hard work is required for that. Okay, do you want to be the top ranker in IAS? 4 years of hard work is required. The next 4 years of hard work, okay, along with, as both the madams emphasized, okay, that it's not about all work, it's about life. A fulfilling, purposeful life, which has got all the components. It has got curricular, co-curricular, and extracurricular. Okay? The brochure which all of you all have seen probably of Stanley College has got on it an image of a young achiever, Neha Diwan. She is working in Infosys. She is an artist, very good painter, talented painter. She has even drawn pictures of me. She is also a very good writer. Please search up Neha Diwan on the Google. And she is a consistent academic performer, 80% plus, right throughout her stay at Stanley. Stanley students are doing very well. 85% of our students do not fail in any subject right from first to fourth year. Academics is one part of the answer. There are many parts to the answer. Students are publishing papers. There are different paths to success. Success means different things to different people. We have an answer for every type of success the student wants. You define the success, we will have a path for you. First and second year, normally a general advice would be academic oriented. Build the sound base, 80% plus. As Anuradha madam told you, right? 9, all the achievers are in 9s, 9.8, right? So 8 is not a big deal. Most of us students are achieving. Actually, only 4% of Stanley students in the last 4 years have gone out with second-class degrees. The norm is first class with distinction. That is the norm. So that is easily, because we guide you there, we tell you what to do, etc. That's very easy to do. But prepare you all to the opportunities which are coming suitable for today. Today's opportunities are incredible. Never before there were opportunities like this before. Make in India, made in India, startup culture, women in engineering, the emphasis. Never before such opportunities were there as compared to today. Right? It's all about the journey, not about the destination. There is no destination, there is only a journey. One journey, one destination ends, another journey starts. Another journey starts. That's what we prepare you. First thing which is very important is for you to make a statement of purpose. What do you want to do? Right? For that, you can't just decide without awareness. What are the opportunities available to you? What are the skills required for attaining each one of those opportunities? And does that taste good to me? Which opportunity tastes good to me? Which skill is inherent strength of mine? That awareness will be created in your induction program and later on continuously in your first year. The journey of first year is self-identification and goal setting. Second year onwards, basic skills for that goal. We will have different programs. All of you will undergo a syllabus. But beyond that, every speaker is telling you, life is beyond that. That's why Stanley is doing 70% placements, 20% higher education. Nearly 90% of our students are purposeful on the day they graduate. They know the journey next day, what they are doing. The journey is not unknown. So, it is into this environment you are coming in, and it's all about you. Right? You heard the old saying, 5% inspiration, 95% perspiration. The new saying is, 5% it is your parents, 10% it is the institution, 85% it is all about you. For that, the entire environment is here. Stanley is doing everything possible. And we are being empowered in doing this by the autonomy which the authorities, UGC is going to be granting on us, or the new education policy of the government is empowering us to do this. They know the needs of the nation. And nation is all about people. And people is all about citizens. You all are the citizens of this country. It is the future of the country also, you all are. For that, they are empowering us. We recognize our responsibility. As our director told, we are a 100-year-old institution, belonging to a 100-year-old, affiliated to a 100-year-old university. The responsibilities of this institution is not small. The expectations from this institution is not small. It is huge. You all are the young aspirants who are coming in. We want to know you. We want to understand you and put in place new support systems, mechanisms beyond just getting you an Osmania University degree. We want to create 600 lives every year, year by year, not 600 degrees. That is easy. 600 degrees is easy. Right? It is our responsibility as educators. Educators make or break the nation. It is our responsibility as educators to strive for this. We will fulfill it. It is not our responsibility to win. Our responsibility is to make winners. You all are the winners. You all are the focus of this entire system, whether it is your parents, the college, faculty, administration, the industry. How good you all shape up, the industry grows so much. They are also very much interested in collaborating. The newly instituted courses, AIDS and CME, that is what you all gave as CME, computer engineering, are going to be co-delivered by the industry. They have been designed by the industry, especially CME, right? Infosys, Salesforce and IBM together have told us what are the needs of theirs and what they project as needs in the future. And they've asked us to introduce these courses as specializations into our curriculum. Because we have that opportunity, CE only, Stanley is offering. It's the only, in entire South India, CE is being offered only in Stanley. And there is a huge interest by majors, industry majors in that. So once they gave us a target, we asked them collaboration in delivery. He said, we will deliver, but you all also should be partners in this delivery. They readily agreed for that. It's an exciting journey you are embarking on. The rote method, when you went to study, what to study, how to study, okay, just like a horse wearing a halter, okay, that journey is over. Now everything is open, wide aware. You should get the awareness, make a choice, and work purposefully in that direction. Professionals, as professionals. For that, the induction program is the starting point. There are things to identify your strengths, weaknesses. There is another part to get an awareness about the opportunities available to you. And thirdly, excuse me, thirdly, is to plan the journey. Once I have groups of students with common plans, then the delivery mechanism can be evolved. Otherwise, what do I plan? I will give a generic medicine. I will give a generic medicine and you don't like it. Okay? I ask you, vankai kavala, bendakai kavala, dondakai kavala. I keep on asking, why don't you tell me what you want? I will get so many tomatoes, I will get so many burgers, so many pizzas, I will deliver that only. Is it suitable for you? First, you are part of the induction program. Most important aspect is to break the silence of students. The students must state their aspirations. That is the first part of the induction program. The most important thing for this is, as Shankar Madam told you all, to know yourself through the steps she enumerated. And as Indumati Madam told you all, about curiosity. Approach that. Look at your role models in life, Abdul Kalam or whoever. See, there was only one missile man in India, but there are 5 missile women in India. This is the opportunity available to women of tomorrow. That is what is the role in which, direction in which we are going. Okay, as Indumati Madam said, every step in Stanley is taken in empowering women, impacting the world. As of now, at this point of time, a national level, AICT sponsored Women's Conference, National Women's Conference is going on here concurrently. So inaugurated yesterday, it's a 2-day Women's Conference, right? In pandemic, it is going on. No stone is left unturned. Our director and management are very vigilant about this. They do not allow us to sleep until actually they do not allow us to sleep. They keep on setting new targets. Right? They said NAC, NBA is over, then they said NAC. NAC is over, autonomy. Autonomy is over, next what, sir? QS? That's what I said. It is a journey. It's not a destination. Life is a journey. Welcome to Stanley. Welcome to exciting times. Now that we are in the virtual contact, the challenge is even more in breaking the silence. I believe already you all are members of WhatsApp group and you all are all enrolled into our learning management system shortly. You will be, and then you will also be on our teaching platform, virtual teaching platform. Use these platforms very successfully to communicate. Do not use them. Okay, a good student is not one who వినిపెట్టే వాళ్ళు మంచి విద్యార్థులు కారు. Interactive. My madam was telling, I was expecting you to speak about that, madam. Be interactive. In our pre-talk, you mentioned that. So being interactive is very important. You get to know more things by being interactive than just by listening. By activating your brain gets activated when you interact. Otherwise, you are only on memory system. Memory system will give you success in university examination, but not in life. To be successful in life, you must be dynamic, purposeful. That is the journey we are looking for. The environment will go on being created. We are very open to suggestions. We are very open to needs, right? We are judicious about what should be addressed, what should not be addressed. That is there, okay, over there. But by and large, we do have a very good support system for you all. Have a wonderful journey. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Stanley. Let's make a wonderful life out of this. Actually, today make a promise to yourself, you will not sleep until you are successful. Because dreams are those, in the names are, again I'll end my quote, my speech with Abdul Kalam's quote. Dreams are those which are not seen when we sleep. They are those which do not allow us to sleep. ख्वाब वो होता है जो आपको सोने नहीं देता है, वो नहीं जो नींद में आता है. Best of luck. God bless you all. Yeah, 2 queries. There are a couple of queries. Let me answer. Do we have foreign languages like French, Spanish, etc. is the first query. It depends on the students, what the students want. Because, okay, I would say tomorrow, India is, what is the major richness of India? Exporting intellect. We are exporting intellect to the English-based countries. China, okay, Europe is the next target where we will be exporting intellect. Chinese, German, okay, then Latin America is the next developing area, and in Latin America completely people speak Spanish. So if you know Spanish, Japan is the oldest country in the world, but it is the 4th richest country in the world. Oldest in the sense, average age of India is about 23 years. Japan's average age is 46 years, double us. They need young people. If you learn Japanese and you have a degree, TCS will hire you. Straight away. TCS will hire you. Because Japan needs talent, needs youth. Germany needs youth. Scandinavia needs youth. These are the next opportunities which are coming. Right? We will be providing opportunities for this. It is for you to register for these programs. Right? Internships in Japanese are available. Those who take the AICT based internship in Japanese, they are available. Okay? The internship is 1 lakh per month. For those students, Japanese is a must. For them, we will make the training. So, English language, of course, we are getting certified by EFLU, right? The foreign languages also, we have programs. It depends on the student and the requirement of the student, the target, okay? Yes, we do have German and Japanese targets, because employment-wise, French and Spanish are quite down the lane, okay, over there. Do we have NBA NAC accreditation for AIDS course? For a course to be accredited by NBA, 2 batches of that course must have passed out. And as AIDS is introduced only this year by AICTE across the country, no course across the country is recognized, is accredited by NBA. Nowhere, not only Stanley, nowhere in the country there is accreditation for AIDS. Okay, but as we are having the parent department, CSC accredited, the same standards will be applied to AIDS. So you will acquire the journey, but you will not have that particular. Conversely, your fees will be 3,000 less. If you have taken CSC, you would be paying the accreditation fee. AIDS, you do not pay the accreditation fee. Conversely, there are pros and cons in everything. But I assure you that no compromise on quality and standards will be there just because we do not have accreditation, because once we compensate, we will never have accreditation. And that is not an option. We want accreditation. When exactly will we be able to come to college and study? I am waiting. My college is a so lonely place to be in. Normally 2,000 students are bustling in the corridors of our college every day. And walking in those corridors all by myself is very tiring. I am waiting for y'all. I hope the situation, the vaccine comes very fast, maybe by December or January, okay? And then it will come, the situation will come to normal, or the new normal as they were saying, okay? It will come to a new normal very soon. As soon as the government, okay, permits us, we will definitely be there. We will open the college for, okay, government has permitted offline examinations, has made it mandatory. Exams are going on. For final year students, they wrote their exams in college. The present second, third, fourth students are writing their examinations from Monday onwards. It is going on. Whatever the government is permitting, we are eagerly awaiting. Okay? Teaching online, it is very difficult. From the morning I was watching each speaker speak. Okay? They were looking at experienced teachers, my wonderfully experienced and qualified teachers, and they were teaching young minds. A lot of imagination is needed to pass the point across, whereas in a classroom, the environment is different. We want that as soon as possible. As soon as the government permits, university allows us, it will be done. Fourth year, present situation is post-graduation and fourth year students are allowed to come to college by AICTE for conduct of practical work. Right? That is being adhered to. Okay? I hope in the next relaxation, okay, on lockdown 6 I think it is, that there is further relaxation. But let us be very responsible. We want to be safe first. Okay? Why are we doing all this journey, hard work? To have a good life. Without compromising. The college also is not compromising on any security aspect. Okay? On the dais you can see everywhere there is sanitization bottle. And everybody is wearing mask appropriately. And I am not touching the mic. Right? We are very much savvy about that. What is the quality of books available in the library? The quality of books available in the library are excellent. They go beyond the curriculum. All the curriculum books are there. There is a very good journal, e-journal access for the students also. Okay? NPTEL video lectures of IITs are all available to you. We have a MOU with them. Okay? Updated lectures. So, the quality of books, anything which is standard. All the Bibles of each engineering, like electronics engineering, let us say, Millman and Alkias, okay, Millman and Top and Schilling, these are all Bibles. All of them are there. Prescribed books are there in sufficient number. Okay. What is the timetable and course materials, if any. That will be delivered to you shortly, online. Okay? It will be given to you all, what you are expected to study, what is your schedule in which you will be studying, that will be given to you. Dress code is the next question. Per se, we do not have a dress code, but we have very vigilant teachers who will advise you on what is distracting. What is distracting, okay? That is there, all right? So, those are the things. Platform for online, now you will be introduced. There will be a training tomorrow for you all, for the platform we are going to be using for online training. What are the requirements for online classes? Online classes, you must be connected somehow. Phone, okay? You must have internet data or a laptop, okay? Or a system with internet connection. Okay? Even a phone with mobile data is sufficient for you to attend your classwork. Okay? Books, okay, library, I told you that. How will lab classes be conducted, online, offline? See, how we dealt with the other students of other years is very limited number of students, 10 per day per lab, were invited to the campus. Once they were on the campus, they did that entire day lab. They did not come for one lab experiment and went away. They did 2 or 3 on the day. But before that, you were trained on that, what you are supposed to do. Okay? What you are supposed to do, purposeful, hopefully. And we also have online agreement with IIT, IIT Hyderabad for virtual labs. Okay? Wherever technical labs are concerned, virtual labs will come into play. Okay? Will come into play. Certifications, that's the thing. Any other questions, madam? Yeah. No, but will the curriculum be decreased? If not, can a student handle the huge syllabus successfully? There are 2 ways the university is handling this situation. They are not decreasing the curriculum. They are not decreasing the curriculum. Instead, the examination hours and choice to the student is being increased. Okay? So, the examination earlier it was 3 hours, now it is 2 hours. Earlier, the questions, you had to answer all 5 questions, now you are being asked to answer only 4 questions. So, that way, the syllabus, but we will be covering the entire syllabus in time online, okay, effectively. Yes. Are you going to give us any tips, online study tips? The pedagogy for online learning is different from classroom learning. About that, you will definitely be enlightened how to use online resources in an effective manner. Okay? Is it open gate or closed gate? I think I mentioned earlier, we have a very strict boundary, barrier. But within that barrier, you will be very free. To leave our campus, you need to take permissions from several authorities, from your mentor and your HOD. Right? There is a joke going on that Corona cannot enter Stanley campus because our Ramesh will not allow it in because it does not have the ID card or gate pass. So strict we are in protecting the interests of our students. But within the college, you are very free. And you will be given competent training to face the world. The world out over there is co-ed. You will be given all the training to face that world. What opportunities does ECE have? I will be taking a separate session for you all as part of your program, induction program. Each engineering will be told the opportunities they have and how they must plan. I told you awareness, a aware decision is what we must take. We must not take an unaware decision. Or pakkal తీసుకున్నారని we should not take a decision just because somebody took that decision. Okay? That's not the right way to do. So you will be made aware of the opportunities and the skills required for each opportunity as part of your induction program. The CME course, yes, again, same answer. CME course, I will be coming and telling you all. The HOD also, CSE also will be interacting with you. Vaidehi madam, who is in charge for that program, she will also be with you. Okay? She will also be with you. So, we'll give you a lot more about each program, right? Because for 60 people who are interested, we have 540 people for whom this is not a story. Okay? Could you please talk about the extracurricular activities? Right? Your HOD is in charge of the extracurricular activities. There is a gym also in Stanley. Right? Young lady, please come here. You please stand. First eat well so that you can do gym. Please eat well so that you can use gym and play games. There are badminton courts, there are so many other facilities for sports. Thank you very much, young lady. Okay? Not only that, cultural activities, we celebrate Holi with all grand and pomp here. We have got Batkama festival. All this is a part of our culture. We are not going to, but it is done in proportion. That is not our life. If that was your life, go to BA course. Okay? It is done in proportion. 85% is about engineering, curricular and co-curricular. 15% is about building character, and becoming a good citizen of India. Right? For that, extracurricular activities are needed. That we do emphasize on. Rumor has it that syllabus will be reduced. Yes, today there is lots of fake news going on. Fake news, fake news. Donald Trump is believing in fake news, that Biden did not win. Okay? So, we will tell you, whenever, whatever, you will get promptly from the moment I receive any intimation from the university or any HOD receives any intimation, you will be the first to know. You will not be the last to know. Right? You will be the first to know as soon as any such information is there. Do not believe, actually, don't take shortcuts. Take the right path. The right path is normally the hard path, but it definitely guarantees success for you. If anybody is trying to reduce syllabus, it is to actually disempower you, not empower you. Right? So, that's the thing. Whatever it is, the answer will come to you as soon as any decision in that regard. Can we come to college once in a while to interact with the faculty if needed? Yes, but prior appointment, please take. You have got various means of contacting us. We don't want, again, any unsafe environment over here, to protect your interests and the faculty's interests, right? Please do indicate when you want to come down. They'll tell you an appropriate time. You are welcome to the campus. This is your campus. 8 hours, your life is here. 8 hours, I am your parent. Right? So, you are most welcome to the campus once in a while. Yes, it is needed to be here, but do come in a planned manner, not in an unplanned manner. Right? So, I think we are done with these questions. And we will have many questions, and we got a long journey ahead. questions will keep coming, will keep changing, we'll keep answering them. That is the most important. You need to answer questions, we need to answer questions. God bless all of you all. Have a wonderful day, week, month, year, life. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. It was really very informative and helpful to all the parents and students. And the speech was very interactive and lively, and sir has answered all the questions, queries aptly. I hope students got much information, and later whatever information will be conveyed by the head of the department and other teachers. Thank you, sir. Now I request our beloved director, head Department of Humanities and Sciences, Dr. V. Anuradha, to introduce the faculty members of the department.
Thank you, Srilata. The address by the principal sir was very interactive, and I believe most of you got your doubts clarified. If you have any more doubts, you're most welcome. You can just send it via WhatsApp and we will address them, because this is just the beginning. We are going to have our journey together. So anytime you are free to ask whatever doubts we have. So to start with, there are certain queries, something like about these online classes, about the curriculum, about dress code, open gate. This we are going to explain in detail to you later. Tomorrow we have the induction program, the inauguration, which is going to be by an eminent personality. And today just an introduction to this induction will be given. So first let me just introduce all the faculty members of HNS department. So though you belong to a core group like computer science engineering, electronics and communication, then information and technology, computer engineering, then artificial and data science engineering like electrical and electronics, but in the first year you will be under humanities and sciences departments, which is a conclave of different subjects. You are going to read, you are going to study English, mathematics, chemistry, physics. Then you also have engineering subjects like programming, PPS we call it, and then BW, that is basic electrical engineering. And AICTE has introduced certain subjects which are called as a mandatory zero credit subjects like EITK, and then the other one is Indian Constitution, IC, we call it as IC. So let me just start with the chemistry. So I welcome Dr. Nagareddy sir. Mrs. M. Sharada Devi. Then Mr. R. Gangadhara. Sir, please stand. Let subject. R. Gangadhara. Mrs. B. Srilata. So this is your chemistry faculty. So fortunately, we have very experienced faculty in all the branches. Especially in humanities, you have an average experience of, I can say, more than 10 years. So thank you very much, chemistry department. Now it is English. Dr. V. Anuradha, it is me. And then we have Mrs. Virgilia Richard. Dr. V. Srilata. Then it's Mr. M. Ranjit Kumar. So you have English. Now as per this AICTE model, your curriculum comes under AICTE model. You have English in the second semester. Right. Thank you. Now it is mathematics. So let me introduce our very senior faculty, Dr. S. Rajendra sir. Dr. K.L. Vasundara, Dr. V. Maitreyi, Mrs. M. Vidya Bhargavi, Mrs. G. Sirisha, and Ms. B. Chandrika. So this mathematics team is, I should say, large because you have mathematics in your first semester, you have in your second semester, you have in your third semester, and I think you also have in your fourth semester. So you know that mathematics is called as the mother of all engineering. So definitely they have their very prominent role here. Thank you very much. And in first year, apart from English, chemistry, physics, we also have engineering subjects. So we have a subject called, I'm introducing in alphabetical order. So we have mechanics. So we have the core mechanical department and civil department teachers who give this course as a service course. So Mr. GPV Naganjanelu sir, a very senior faculty, Mrs. E. Latha Devi, Mr. K. Rajesh, Mrs. Rabbani Kausar, Mrs. M. Bhargavi. So you have AutoCAD subject and you also have workshop in your first year. Apart from that, you have engineering mechanics and you have mechanical engineering subjects in your third semester and in fourth semester for some of the branches, not for all the branches. You will have it for EEE subject and ECE subject. So thank you so much. Now it is physics faculty. We have our Dr. S. Narendra Reddy sir. Yes. So sir is a retired professor from Osmania University and he is also our controller of exams. Mrs. G. Padmashri, Mr. J.P. Pramod, Mrs. P. Anusha. So you have physics in one semester. I will give you all the details about how you have, because you are into two groups, Group A and Group B. So you have physics in one semester, and when you are doing physics in one semester, the others will be doing it in the next semester. So more details will come to you. Thank you very much. Now you have as I told you, you have this essence of Indian tradition and knowledge, which is introduced by AICT model. And we have the senior most faculty, Mrs. C. Shubha Venugopal. So very experienced faculty who has an expertise in this particular subject. And then we have Mr. P. Amarnath, who teaches the subject Indian Constitution. This is also a mandatory subject. And then biology is also introduced as per this AICT model. So we have Dr. Arshia Tanveer, the biology teacher. So all these subjects are introduced in your first year. Thank you very much. We also have library ma'am, she is missing here, and physical director, Mrs. Jyotsna. And we have aptitude in the first year too, which is taken by Mr. Pavan Kumar. And coming to the other core engineering subjects which are taught in the first year, we have programming and problem solving subject, which is called as PPS, given by IT department and CSE department. So let me have the pleasure in introduce them. Mr. C. Kishore Reddy, Dr. C. Kishore Reddy, Mrs. Anisha Kishore Reddy, Mrs. Santoshini Reddy, Mr. Tirupati Reddy, Mrs. Srivani, That's all from IT. Sandeep. Mr. Sandeep. Mr. Sandeep takes for IT. Okay, these are the faculty members who take PPS subject for you. Thank you very much. Next, you have another subject which is called Basic Electric Engineering, BEE. This subject is serviced by EEE department. Now, let me have the pleasure in introducing them to you. Mrs. Sneha. Mrs. Aishwarya. Where is Suman Suma? Who is that one? Okay. Then Dr. Nagashekar, the HOD of EEE department. He himself handles one subject. Thank you very much. So that is all about this. We will just give a little introduction to induction program. Induction program. Query. Okay, there is a query. Okay, there is a question from IT department. If you secure highest grade in college, is there any chance to go to another branch? This is technically not possible as per the rules of Osmania University. So now I invite Professor Pragati. She's the convener for the induction. She's the convener for the induction program. So she will just give an introduction to this. What is this induction program?
Good morning and welcome to Stanley College of Engineering and Technology for Women. I think now that you are fully prepared to embark for the new journey into the engineering field with enthusiasm and bubbling energy given by our esteemed speakers. It is my privilege to be the convener of this induction program 2020. You are a special batch because you are connected to the virtual world. However, we are doing our best to give you the best experience of the induction program. Induction program was first implemented by the IITs. As per the guidelines by AICTE in 2017, the induction program is being successfully implemented from the academic year 2018-19 onwards at our Stanley College. The objective of induction program: the engineering graduates must not only have the knowledge and skills in the area of their study, but also have understanding of the society and relationships. The objective of the induction program is to help the newly joined undergraduate students to feel comfortable in the new environment while introducing them to their department, as well as helping them understand the importance of a holistic approach towards becoming a responsible citizen and an engineer. The induction program gives them an opportunity to adapt a healthy daily routine, interact with their fellow undergraduate students, their peers, as well as with the faculty. The following are the activities listed by the AICTE model curriculum to be included in the induction program: physical activity, creative arts, universal human values, literary activities, lectures by eminent personalities, visits to the local areas, familiarization to the department or the branch, and innovations. Stanley has gracefully adapted the induction program and has done its best in organizing and conducting the above mentioned activities with full participation of the students. Now, with this introduction, I will read out our schedule for the next 10 days. The first day, today, that is 21st November, 2020, Introduction to the Induction Program. Tomorrow, that is Sunday, 22nd November, we have a resource person from Mr. Gopi Krishna, who is going to talk about the personality development. Monday, that is 23rd November, will be another eminent speaker, Mr. Ravikant Ragala, who is going to give a motivation towards the engineering education. Tuesday, 24th November, we'll be starting with a diagnosis test, which is in the English language, which is for 1 hour, which is a 30-minute test followed by the faculty discussing about the importance of the subject in the engineering courses that we take up. And then followed by a eminent speaker, Brigadier Ganeshan, who is going to talk about Pallas Rujana. And Wednesday, that is 25th November, we'll start with again a diagnostic test in mathematics, followed by an eminent speaker, Mr. Shrikant Sriram, talking about the career planning. Next, Thursday, 26th November, will be 10 o'clock, we'll have a diagnostic test in physics, followed by another eminent speaker talking about health and nutrition, which is Dr. Bhaktekar Chaudhary. And Friday, 27th November, we start with a test in chemistry, followed by a self-defense techniques for the students by Miss Preeti. And then we have the core department taking up the induction program for the last 3 days. And with that, the induction program will end for this 2020 year. Now Dr. V. Anuradha Madam will give you more insights of the program. Thank you.
So dear students, we are technically starting this program tomorrow. As you all have the respective WhatsApp groups, so we will send you the link that you are supposed to log in tomorrow. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, you need to log into this, and there will be a PPT about how to use. We are using one software tool, our e-learning tool, which is called as a big blue button. So we will tell you how to log in into that big blue button. And then the Google form, I believe all of you were able to do it well yesterday, because there was a small questionnaire that was given to you. I believe you all have been successfully doing it. So tomorrow we will also tell more about how to do because there is something called a diagnostic test that we will do every day from Monday onwards in 5 subjects. So then you have to have the idea about how to log in into the Google Forms. So more will be given tomorrow. Tomorrow you also will have an opportunity in the same way. Any questions, any doubts, you can get clarified. And I also thank here Mr. Gangadhara for arranging all the eminent personalities for you to get enlightened. So I would like to introduce our co-convener of this program, induction program, Mr. R. Gangadhara. So you have any doubts, apart from me and Pragati ma'am, convener, you have your respective in charges. You can ping them on their personal wall if they have any doubts. So that is all for today. Now I invite Mrs. Anusha to propose vote of thanks.
Thank you, Madam. I express my sincere thanks to our esteemed chief guest, Ms. Indumati Singh Valluri, for sparing her valuable time to be a part of the program. And I also thank our guest of honor, Ms. Srilata Shankar, for presiding over the function in spite of her busy schedule. I thank our correspondent, Sri K. Krishna Rao Garu, management members, Sri T. Rakesh Reddy Garu, Principal, Dr. Satyaprasad Lanka Garu, our Group Director, Professor A. Vinay Babu Garu, Director and HOD HNDS, Dr. V. Anuradha Garu, for being a constant source of encouragement and motivation to conduct this program. A special thanks to all the faculty members who is present here, and I also thank all parents and students for their kind participation. With this, I conclude the orientation program. Thank you all.